Be too loud, but usually I do need to turn up some of these games. Wait, is it turned down? Hold on. I might have it turned down over here. I do. No wonder I couldn't hear it. I had it turned down on the master volume. Oh, shit. I should close OS. Hold on.
See you next time.
Oops. I forgot to close OS. Alright. Wait, what does this plus sign mean? Plus? Anna? Prologue? Wait, what's that? What is this? Demo? Day 1, day 2, day 3? I've never seen that. Okay, load. Load. Day 19. Whoa, day 19. The last time I played it was on the 20th, so over a week ago. I hope I remember everything that's going on. I just know I wasn't too far from finishing it. Hi, Scared Milk. No new notifications or reminders. Good job, stop it. Happy New Year. May all of your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. Jill, I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. She's talking to her cat. Let's see, right now we have 2,145. Is there anything she wants to buy? Wait, she has a picture of her and her boss as a background on her phone. Her boss looks like she's covered up, blushing. Maybe it was when we were drinking or something. I think she has a crush on her boss. Yeah, she does. Pull to unlock. New notification here. From the Augmented Eye. The Augmented Eye is down for maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. Hey, that's fine. Alright, let's go to work. Saturday, December 31st. So, we're having a New Year's Eve party. I think all the characters we've ever met are going to be coming to the bar, so I have to remember like little voices I gave for them. Oh, you played a multi with your teammates? How did it go? I'm glad you got time to. That's great. Jill. There's our boss. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They've only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up, kiddo. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug? Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. You gotta go. You can do it. Alright. I have an inner monologue voice here. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now, it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello? Gabby. HR went the best? HR is pretty fun, I have to say. After playing some HR maps, I was terrified of AR-10 because it was going so fast. But once I caught on, it was really enjoyable, you know? Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to ball. Oh. We both say hey at the same time. 390 combo. What? That's amazing. Way to go with that, Scared Milk. Shit. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? And my sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter and not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all these worries, after all these problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Oh no, I'm fucking pissed. Hehe. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you that she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. Oh, you feel bad because you know what to say about what went the best. Oh, you don't know what to say. So did you do the best in HR then? There's only 2 HR maps, right? Maybe you're gonna be the HR player, but I don't want to stress you out about anything too. Because, I know that you weren't really feeling too good about Patch, you know? The letter was supposed to piss me off like that. I guess she had all the rights to brag. Yeah, absolutely cannot do that again. I felt the same about my HR1 for tryouts. I had an A in it, I had a full combo in the first half of it, and I did my worst. I couldn't even pass it. Well, no, I needed no fail for all of them, honestly. But, it's hard. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. The doctor says she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was just blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards, they don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Oh? I spent so much time hammering myself as what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to Research Institute thing back on? Huh? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? I see. And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenora was a fun-loving person. The best we could do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that under the bridge. Water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Uh-huh. Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger/You? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well... Back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer, and that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying that it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted it so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't talk about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such commitment. Especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much, but you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to the fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead, I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. We are quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know, playing your role correctly. Eh. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded. But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over these past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us all there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? Oh, let's make a drink, let's go. A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with, preferably something sweet. Okay, alright, so, by flavor, sweet drinks, a sugar rush, blue fairy, piano woman, a moon blast, go to the moon. Optional, let's get her very drunk and make it a double. Alright, so to do this right, all mixed. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of these, and optional alcohol, which means fill her up all the way. 10 shots, mix it up. 4, 5, 6 right here. I count seconds in my head, around 5 to 6 seconds for the mixed, and then once it starts blending, I also count to like about 5 seconds, and I think that's just about done. Grab this for a sec. Oh, okay. We're gonna get her wasted, uh-oh. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me that we both meant to make amends at some point, but never got around to it. Can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey, wanna add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it's me, say it to her. And that's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't that enough, you idiot? Aw, she's crying, man. I would hate to lose my sister. Hey, Jill. Promise me You won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise we won't fight. And I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But what I could promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. And let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill! Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore. Faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So... about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here now. Right. Now that I think about it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be an apple soda. Oh! Did you get back at her? Well... no signal? I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out that she knew how to use a cucumber. Huh? And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. What? She said, so, do you like eating me for lunch? Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Charlie's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my friend at school. And there's... oh, Claire! I said Charlie! It's Claire! Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course! How would she ever cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so... well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. He's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend? Oh. The guy saw opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy. I think he has this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. And Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whatever, well, whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that wasn't as simple as said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. Wait, they did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since. August, I think? You fight too? Nah, she just hasn't shown up. You must have felt alone. Huh, I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore thanks to you. Jill, I'm a bit dizzy. Oh yeah, we got her pretty drunk. It must be the alcohol. The what? I did say let's break the alcohol taboo, didn't I? Yeah, but don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. And let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel dizzy, then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice. If you're trying to justify your actions with some moral, you're digging yourself deeper. New name appears, huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here. Alma, over here! Alma, party? A small New Year celebration. You wanna stay for it? I don't want a kid to be a burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night though, no alcohol. I think it's a bit late for that. That'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends, are you in? You don't mind me? Great. Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I wanted to introduce to you. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I thought my monitor was fucking up. Okay. What's gonna happen? Do I just let it get brighter and brighter? Holy shit, my eyes. Oh wait, is it over? It's already over? I thought I was gonna meet more people. Wait, what? Oh. I only have like 10 more minutes left in the game. I only made one drink? Aw. This is really slow. Easy. I was like, man, this conversation is getting deep. I didn't know we were gonna talk about all that. I kind of stopped right before the party to give my voice a break because I thought I was gonna have to remember everyone's little voices I gave them. Done. Can you fast forward this? Cool, I can add a check mark next to Valhalla now. So yeah, we could play Dishonored. We'll try to do another mission. I'm down. Should I let the credits roll? It's just so slow. Special thanks, everyone who ordered. And you right there. That's cool. Oh, pre-ordered. I wonder when this game is from. Mom, Dad, family, and friends, thank you all for the support. This is for you. Yo-yo games. I thought there was gonna be at least like 2 more hours or something. Cool. And I think if you make the drinks differently and stuff like that, you unlock different conversations with people depending on how drunk you get them. So there's some sort of like replayability. But I'm happy with this run. Space doesn't do anything. I don't know if there's gonna be like a secret cutscene. I'm gonna let it roll. Did I have fun? Enter. Space. Enter. No buttons work. Escape. Oh! Yeah, but I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? She's that kind of person. Now, let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. So, I guess this periwinkle text is Jill. And the red text, is that my boss? You're right. Good night, Jill. Oh, I know. It's Gabby. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Alright, cool. Yo, the Chicken Nugget Boy Strange game? It's a different game. Gracias. 2016. Do I just escape? I mean... Enter, enter. Mouse buttons? Okay. Probably when the song is over. It doesn't take me back to the menu? Oh, it does. Oh, it's not over. Friday, February 3rd? Like a month later? This is good, really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry? Oh, shit. Yeah, why'd it have to go into like a full white screen? I like dark mode. They want to be sure your eyes are completely burned from their sockets. Right? I remember I meant to eat, but then I had to pay some for drinks I spilled on the floor. That screwed up my budget. Oh. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client, Curry. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know. It's a small city. It turns out two very grateful girls soon became regulars, and both of them were related to you. Oh, is this me? Virgilio. So, what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. Two questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know, it sounds weird considering the other guy was assaulted two little girls? It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians? That would be unthinkable, on paper at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me. Then I escaped from their custody. In reality. And that's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah, how did you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. It turns out two very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Huh. Those two are really nice girls, huh? They didn't deserve that. What that bastard did to them. I wonder who they're talking about. I don't know what's going on. Stella, excuse me, the cat boomer's here. Oh, speaking of the angels. Say, Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. August 27th? Gillian, he's my co-worker. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? So you done with BC? Awesome. Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Dana, okay, she's our boss. We were working at her bar, and the bar was getting shut down because I guess there's a recession going on in the year 2070X. Okay, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment and will cross paths because I live there. The time you spent setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and the valves are. But I already know. They're in the control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling Armitage to take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. Never been away from Ford as long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yeah, but we're leaving. Oh, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics in my emoto there, and I don't want your eyes soiled. Emoto? What's an emoto? Who? A little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Yeah. Huh. One of the few times where nobody questioned your dialect, really. Here you can save heart data. Letting heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping items in your money. Thanks for playing. Wait, that was the end. Okay, so I guess the bar closed and then me and my boss hooked up? and went to Panama? Okay. Oh, I should have saved it in a different file. Fuck. It's okay. Nah, I should have done that. Well, I guess we're done with the game then. NG plus, day 1. Yeah, no sex in front of the little sister pics, please. That's the only rule. Yep. This is Glitch City, 2070 XAD. Yeah, the game's already done. So I have options to replay it too, I guess it said. By loading in the heart or something like that. Cool! Well, now it's time for Dishonored. Okay, quit the game? Yup, we're done. Alright, start the lo-fi music, turn down the volume, and switch up the game again. But now I could put a check mark next to that in my panels below. Alright, let's get Dishonored on. Dishonored.